Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me for this segment, we have Vivek Pandya. He's lead analyst with Adobe Digital Insights on this Black Friday to discuss how much consumers are spending this holiday season and when they plan to shop based on findings from Adobe's holiday shopping report. Vivek, it's great to see you. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Great. Thanks for having me, Jill.
You got it. How much revenue do retailers plan to generate this holiday season, and when do consumers plan to do their shopping?
Absolutely. So we're expecting retailers to generate over $209 billion this season, and they're really incentivizing spending across the entire season and offering discounts at different points. But a large concentration of it is expected this Cyber Week, so from Thanksgiving to Cyber Monday.
When are the best prices showing up for the top categories of electronics, toys, and apparel? Is it Cyber Week, or do they tend to get better as the season gets later?
I would say they're still the strongest on Cyber Monday and Black Friday, the major days. They tend to get somewhat weaker after Cyber Monday, but there's still discounts present. So you have discounts in the range of 5 to 15% before Cyber Week. And then once you hit Thanksgiving, it really notches up another level and you go to 15 to 30%. And then it weakens to around 20% after Cyber Monday.
So we know electronics, toys, and apparel, those are the top categories. What about additional product categories?
So we're looking at categories that really consumers were hunting around for a couple of years ago during the pandemic that are seeing strong discounts as well and driving spending. So home furnishings, home furniture, that's joining electronics, apparel, and toys as a driver in terms of discounts and spending. And then this time, is also a good time to buy on items that are staples, like things like strollers and baby items, and those tend to get discounted around this season as well. So an opportunity there for consumers too.
What devices do consumers prefer to use for their e-commerce purchases?
So we're seeing a lot of utilization of smartphones, and obviously smartphones have been very popular for e-commerce and they're driving a lot of behaviors. But we're seeing for Thanksgiving just yesterday, spending, really superseding about 55% of online spending through smartphones. So it's really showing the ubiquitousness of just leveraging those devices and how consumers are thinking in a mobile first way.
Let's talk about data for a moment, because that story is just as big as consumer spend, and better retail experiences are built by building trust. What do retailers need to create personalized shopping experiences and maintain that trust?
So really understanding their consumer base is an inroad to trust, because they can be able to be cognizant of the type of marketing and advertising their particular target audiences will respond to. And by ensuring that they're not sending too many emails, but ensuring that they send the right emails and the right offers, that's really powerful in understanding the relationship that they can develop with the consumer. I think this season is a big opportunity for retailers to win the consumer versus just an initial purchase, because obviously with discounts at the levels we're seeing right now, that's going to be cutting a bit into profit margins. But if you can win the consumer, you can then really re-engage them and drive the lifetime value over time.
And any other insights you'd like to share with us?
I would say this is a really interesting season because we have a very price-sensitive consumer, and that consumer is looking at discounts, seeing what's available for them. And what's really heartening to see is the demand is resilient. We're seeing spending on par with 2021's holiday season. And that was at a time when the consumer was in a much stronger financial position. So the fact that they're still spending at those levels, and here just past Thanksgiving, we're seeing it tick up over that. That's really great to see.
All right. It certainly is encouraging. Vivek, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you.